This traditional storehouse, Te Takinga, is living a treasured existence here in the Mana Whenua exhibition. But life hasn't always been so cushy. It's travelled its fair share of miles and been seen in some far-flung places. Strangely enough, one of its most epic journeys happened right here in Wellington.
Te Takinga stood on the shores of Lake Rutuiti, Tahike, and it was carved by famous carver from Ngati no Te Harete Te Whanerere around the 1850s. Later on it was then purchased by Sir Walter Buller, and Walter Buller took it overseas to an exhibition in London and then later on to Melbourne. After it travelled, it came back to Walter Buller's estate in Levin at Papaitonga and stood there kind of as a memorial for what he believed was a dying race. His family gifted his large collection of taonga to the museum, so that's why we have Te Takinga here today.
After a number of years out of the spotlight, Te Takinga underwent a timely restoration in preparation for the Mana Whenua exhibition at Te Papa. The people of Ngati PIKIAO played a huge role in that process, including relocating it to this building.
When it was discovered that the museum was moving, Ngati PIKIAO came down with the idea of taking Te Takinga back home. But after consultation with the haukainga here, they decided to leave it here because it's in a better place and it could be preserved for all times. When they came down to bring it down, we had over 100 warriors bringing it down. We walked down the street carrying each piece. It was broken down and then carried down the main street in Wellington. We had 6 buses following the whole procession, and the Iwi of Tarawa was down here in force. But the thing about it, in my view, that it'll be here for all times. And we say it's a treasure for our people, even, you know, though they're in Tarawa, Ngati PIKIAO, it's their treasure here in Wellington, to be admired by all people.
It's quite a privilege being so close to the taonga of our ancestors, and having a genealogical relationship to these taonga also is very, very special. So I look at Te Takinga as an ancestor of mine that is here to protect and look after me, and other Ngati PIKIAO people who relate to it as well, that may travel from all over the world to come to a place and then realise that, oh, your ancestor is here.
It's hardly surprising that Te Takinga has had such a colourful life. It exhibits a particular style of carving not seen anywhere else in Aotearoa.